Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots.
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in... The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So here's the starting 11, and the human highlight reel, Odell Beckham Jr., watch out for him.
One of the few guys in the league that gets you and I out of our hotel rooms early to get here for pregame warm-ups and watch him go through his routine. He's absolutely amazing catching the football.
For New England, this is how they will line things up defensively. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. And some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. Leading them out at QB is the former North Carolina Tar Heel, Mitchell Trubisky.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. This offense has a few playmakers. If they're going to go downfield, they often look the way of Stills.
He loves to run the deep routes, loves to get downfield and make the big catches, and he does it with flair.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Landry now on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So
hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Eric Armstead just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Holding offense.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Well, look now at the starters on the defensive side for the Browns. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 17 carries, 60 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brewer. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. First down, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brewer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A gain of 3 last play. This time and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
That's caught out wide by Stills. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, Trubisky underneath for Johnson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. They go with Chubb on second down. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The Browns on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to...
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Markel Lee from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
And he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower able to record his 5th sack of the season. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you've got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Young. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Trubisky gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Johnson. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now a man open down the middle of the field and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. On the draw, this is Penny. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's complete into the hands of Myers. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Throwing here, Trubisky. He gets this one to Johnson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Trubisky toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is indeed good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Trubisky. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Young. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. The first down carry here for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Now Trubisky on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Trubisky will throw. Open man is Myers. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Here's Trubisky. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Catch is made by Harry. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They begin this drive with Chubb, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Eric Armstead able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's got the hook up to Landry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Young. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. It's complete. Stills. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. With a catch made by Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. New England on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Trubisky. Got a man open, that's Harry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Trubisky to throw again. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. They'll run it with Johnson, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky eluding the pressure right, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Trubisky. They set up the screen to Penny. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now it's Trubisky. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Joe Schobert able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. Mayfield to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Patriots take over. On first down, Trubisky steps away. He'll run it. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun is Trubisky, rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Open man is Myers. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taywan Taylor, his first touchdown of the new season, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Mayfield now. Throw left side complete. It's Neal. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Mayfield this time gets it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
They run. Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have taken the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, That's a big score right there to give him the advantage.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Back to throw. Got his man. That's Harry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And again, it's Chubb. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. And they take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Cleveland, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.